Hey guys, so I had someone send me an email that asked about kind of what the portfolios are supposed to look like, what they're supposed to do with the portfolios. So your portfolios were supposed to be created. You guys are in seventh grade. You were supposed to create them last year in sixth grade. So you should have a portfolio set up, all right? So this is just mine. It's just an example portfolio that I made. So yours will look a little bit different, but you should have like a main page that kind of has like, picture or, some stuff about you. That's just kind of generic stuff that you like to do or that you want people to know. All right. And then up here, you should have your different classes. Like I only have social studies and science because those are the two that I teach. But you guys should have, science, social studies, ELA, math. If you do something, on the exploratory classes or discovery classes that you're proud of, then you should have a category for that as well. All right. So when you look at these, they should have like different sections. So you have, science just in general, and then you should have, subcategories underneath those. For social studies, I've set this up here. We have social studies 7-1, seventh grade, unit 1. And then it has subcategories as well. I went ahead and put in Sudan and China there. So, on the main page, this should just be something, something pretty generic about, science, maybe your thoughts or feelings on it. And then you break it down into, the subcategories, and that's where you put your work. All right. So this is, 7-1 social studies. If I want to, I can add like a text box here. You just click on the text box. You can delete it if you don't want it there. You can upload images. You can select images if you go to like your Google Drive or you have photos or something of that nature. You can use those. So you can also embed, like if you get a URL for like a YouTube video or something like that you think is interesting, you want to put on there. And then finally, you can pull things off of your drive right here. That would include, the papers that you wrote and things like that you want to go in here. So those are like the tools that you use. So let's go to Sudan. Okay, so I just have these, like I said, I just have 7-1-2. You don't have to put that. You could just put, Sudan unit or just Sudan, whatever you want, as long as you know what it is and the people that are looking at this can know what it is. All right. So in here, I don't have anything, right, because I haven't put anything for this Sudan unit. I can go into my Google Drive and I can look up the Sudan paper that you did, the one you did at the end, the push and pull factor paper. That would be a good thing to put in here. Pretty much anything that you feel like you kind of worked hard on and that you would like for people to be able to see, that is what you're going to put in here. So once you select something, which I'm not going to because this is students' work, but once you select something, then you could insert it and it'll be right there where you can see it. Now, in order to have like these subcategories, like if let's say that you don't have any of this, you just have like a blank slate, or you need to create a Google portfolio. All it is it's Google Sites, all right? And you'll go to page, and then you are the one who set up all this. So you'll start out with home, all right? Home is always the first page. And what you do in order to add like these sub pages, like these up here, you just click on home and you add a sub page. Okay. So we're going to say, let's do math because I don't have a math one here. All right. So we'll do math. All right. So this is now a sub page of my home. All right. That's not really what I want. So I'm going to delete. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. Sorry. All right. So this is where you add in your new pages. So we're going to do math this time. It would help if I told you the right thing, right? So now you see this math is up here. Now, if you don't want it in this particular order, you can take this and you can move it. You can move these however you want them as far as that goes. And And then, so once you have your main category, you see that this one doesn't have a drop down because I don't have anything here. All right. Math doesn't have anything. So what you need to do when you do the drop down, like you want this here. Let's say we did the social studies one and we went here, we went to add subpage and we put in the 7th grade unit 1. All right. So now this is the subpage of this. Now, in order to add a subpage to the subpage, all you got to do is go to the 3 little dots and click add a subpage. So I'm going to start with this because it'll be easier to understand if I do it at the beginning. All right. So for math, I'm just going to add a subpage and I'm going to call that subpage unit 1. All right. And when I click done, now I have a subpage here. Now I have my math main page, right? But then I have my subpage, my unit 1 subpage. All right. Now I can keep adding subpages. So like if this is unit 1, I can put all my unit 1 stuff here. Or if I want to break it down even further, all right, I can add subpages to my subpage. So let's say unit 1, we're dealing with, I don't know, long division. All right. And that is one of the units I want to put in. So I hit OK. And now I have a long division unit or section under unit 1. And I can come back up here. And when we're still in unit 1, we go to something else. Let's say decimals. All right. Now I have decimals under unit 1 as well. So I'd go to math, go to unit 1. I have long division. I can go to math, go to unit 1, and I can have decimals. All right. So you can keep adding subpages after subpage after subpage. Usually you won't need to. I think 2 deep is about as far as you need to go. So like, social studies, 7th grade unit 1, and then Sudan or China. Now you don't have to add the second set of subpages. You could just do, social studies unit 1, and you can put Sudan and China both in unit 1. Because there's not going to be a whole bunch of information that you're going to need to put there. So it's fine to put them both under unit 1. That is absolutely okay. I am just really particular and I like for everything to be separated out. So I would put it where you had Sudan and then China. But like I said, that's going to be your choice. Okay. So once you get that done, okay, so we're doing unit 1, China, whatever. We have Sudan already in there. We have China already in there. Let's add in our DBQ. So let's say we're going to do unit 1, and then I want to add another subcategory for the DBQ. So I add subcategory, and then I can put in China DBQ. Done. All right, it adds it down here. Well, I want it to be right after China, so I pick it up and move it. Boom. Now I have 7th grade unit 1. Sudan, China, DBQ. All right, this 713, I don't need this because we don't have a 713, we don't have a 714, and we don't have a 715 for this. All right, so now I clean this up. So now I just have these, right? And like I said, after you get done, once you go to your unit, let's do just like the base unit here. You can change your theme, like how things look. You can change the coloration. All right. You can change your background images. Let's see, change image, right? So again, you can, upload or select the image. So if you had like a picture that you took or something you want to put there, as the background image, that's fine. You can insert, insert layouts, table of contents, image carousel, button. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do here. You can insert docs, slides, sheets, forms, charts, whatever you want. You can insert here. So how you set this up is up to you. All right. I would put in, like I said, my high level grades, those papers that we do at the end of each unit, because those are the ones that really show kind of what you know about the unit. I would put my DBQ in there. And then I would probably, honestly, right here under social studies altogether, let's see, right here, I would probably make a subpage for my pocket country. All right. So, you'd have unit 1, unit 2, whatever, and then I would just move the pocket country kind of up to the top so you don't have to keep chasing it down. But, then I would add in, all the stuff I wanted about my pocket country here. So each unit we're doing a couple of assignments dealing with the pocket country. And so you could definitely, add like one for each unit. And by the time you're done, you'll have like 5 or 6 things for your pocket country right here. All right. So this is how you set up your portfolio. I hope that this helps. If you need any assistance with this, please feel free to email me and I will help you as much as I can.